Hello and welcome once again to Some Alien, which is myself. Um, the rant for today is Black Asphalt and Why Ride. And the reason I came up with this topic, this is something I've never heard of, and it's it's kind of off the chart for me because it's your property, and that's all I can say before I jump into it. So anyway, today I'd like to just go ahead and say happy holidays for everyone that's going to participate in, I'll call it Christ Day. It's not Christmas, it's Christ Day. And everybody be safe out there. And I'm going to go ahead and start my little rant on black asphalt. Okay, this topic I was just going over the just I do a lot of watching television and doing different things, and I just put my little input on it by saying, it's just a rant and rave on an issue. Well, this issue, I thought I'd just mention it. Now, I have myself done this. I've had maybe $400 or $500 on me riding with it in the car. But I found out under this some kind of, I guess, a secret code for the police is called black asphalt or something to that effect, is that if you have money on you, they can seize it and say they don't know if it's part of some drug ring or whatever, or it's due to drugs, and they can take your money. Well, I read or saw on the YouTube channel about a guy was going to Lake Charles to purchase a restaurant, and he lost the restaurant and lost his money. He eventually fought it and got his money back, but he had like $1,800 on him or something, or $18,000 meaning, to buy a restaurant. But anyway, he lost his chain of whatever restaurant he was going to buy, and no one, the police or whoever, didn't compensate him or do anything about it. They were, I guess, considered right, which I'm still kind of puzzled on that. But anyway, to get back to why I'm discussing it, is that if you have money, large amounts of money on you, even if you can show proof or have, I guess, the bank statement, I guess you should have a cashier's check as far as they saying. But anyway, and have money on you, if a police officer pull you over, and you can say you don't give them the right to search your vehicle, but of course they're gonna use some bogus thing about holding you there until the dogs come and check out your car and all that, and that's just a little front to waste time. Long story short, whole time they're just waiting to get that little search part because they know you ain't gonna wait there all day. But anyway, they go in and go searching, and just so happens you have large amount of money in your purse or wallet. Well, they take the money, and of course you go and you try and get it back. But meanwhile, you have to go to court and pay all court fees and all that to try and get your money back. And by the time, if you're passing through a state in which you like stay on the other, like the East Coast or wherever, somewhere far away, it's going to be hard for you to come all the way back to go to court on the money. So most people that have had their money taken, most of them haven't gotten it back. Now the drug dealers, of course, they're not going to jump up and try and get theirs back because they can care less. They go on to phase 2 or whatever in their little heist or whatever they're doing. But normal hardworking citizens that are actually working for this money, and just so happens maybe they don't like banks, or maybe they were going to purchase something. Like I said before, I had amount of money on me as well, but I didn't know this until now, and here I am, up in my 40s, 50s. I never knew that, and I used to always carry money around on me. It's considered our property, but if a police officer or their little unit they have pulls you over and checks your vehicle and finds the money, even though you don't have any drugs, they just find the money, they seize it. And when they take this money, they take it and they pass it out within the department, because they don't have to tell nobody about it, because it's money to them. It's free money, even though it's the taxpayers' money. Not only are we being taxed, you are being having money taken from you when you're riding, just because you have money on you. You know, goodness forbid. I mean, they start off with only taking the big sums of money, and they trickle down to if you got $20 on you, since they want everybody to go moneyless, paperless, or whatever, so that you can only have a credit card or debit card. They'll take money off you if you got a small amount. This is my ranting and raving guessing on that, because if they're going to take the large amount, they know you can't go after that. So who's to stop them from going trickling down, just stopping people just who have a little loose change on them? That's not even a lot of money, and that's something that concerns me. But I'm up in age, so this is happening for the future generations. Maybe 20, 30, whatever. But all these people are walking around blind to what's going on. They're going to wake up and don't have any rights or any freedom to anything, because they're the person that's just popping up with all these laws and rules, and the millennials and anybody after, they're not paying attention to it, because they don't know the rules and don't know the laws. I myself, never knew about this particular, I'm not going to say it's a law, but apparently someone had made it a rule, because if you're driving with a large sum of money on you, they can take it, even if you probably tell them you got it in the car and you just was on your way to go buy a vehicle. Such one guy did it. I mean, you can YouTube this topic or whatever, and you can see all the people that lost money, and half of them, or 80% of them, they didn't get the money back. And I mean, gosh, I'm not even going to go so far as to say the world is messed up, because you could see it for yourself. I mean, damn. I mean, regular citizens can't work and get ahead for always having something there to trip them, make them fall. Now, I'm not against the police seizing drug money and all this here, but when you're going into the regular citizen's pocket, who's supposed to be the ones who are paying the police force, well, dang, you're paying to be victimized by the police, and that's not cool. So, I mean, just, I don't know. Like I say, I'm just ranting and raving, and I just thought I'd bring it out because I never knew that. And see, ignorance of the law, they don't care if you don't know the laws. Now, if that's the case, I think they need to start up a subject, a course in school or whatever for all the younger generations to teach them about the laws, instead of letting them become victims and not telling them about it and talking about, well, ignorance of the law is no, that's bull crap. It's just a trap for anybody. It doesn't matter white, black, green, who cares the color? Who's ever coming up with these different little rules and stuff, I think they're straight evil, period. I mean, every time you turn around, they got something happening that's uncalled for. So, like I say, I'm just ranting and raving. So if you hear it, go check it out and find out for yourself, so that you don't become a victim of. I don't even know the name for it, but all I know is your money can be taken, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, until next time, drive lightly on the blacktop, so black road or whatever, which the topic was black asphalt, the seizure of citizens' money. And thanks. Until next time. Y'all like my hair? I went ahead and put a little dye in it, trying to cover up the grays. Thank you.